Now we're going to be moving on to the loser category of draft night, and the first one we'll be discussing is the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs had the 12th pick in the draft, which is a pretty valuable lottery pick, of course, and with it, they selected Joshua Primo from Alabama. Now, I promise when I say this that it's not meant as disrespect, but that was easily the biggest reach of the night. In fact, it was such a reach that even Primo himself thought it was a reach. When Primo's agent called him to tell him he got selected 12th overall, he said, and I quote, "Shut up." Like, he genuinely didn't even believe he was taken that high, and obviously he's a good player who most saw as first-round talent, but the Spurs easily could have traded down to the 20s and he still would have been available there. So passing on other better options is not looking great in hindsight. The next loser of the night is the Oklahoma City Thunder, who had several selections to make, but I don't think really got the most bang for their buck with any of them. It started when they shocked everybody by taking Josh Giddey with the 6th pick of the night, and while Giddey is an incredibly intriguing playmaker with his size, height, basketball IQ, and playmaking ability, it can definitely be argued that there were better options available that early on. However, it's what they did after that pick that really landed them on this list. They also owned the 16th pick in the draft, but they traded out of that pick, which turned into Alperen Sengun, who would have been a great pick for them. Sengun legitimately has the level of potential where trading that pick away could possibly haunt them, and then they took Tre Mann at 18, which was a decent pick, but again, probably wasn't the best available in that range. 2 reaches with the picks they made in the first round, and the choice to trade away the chance to land a steal firmly lands them in the losers column. And finally, the last loser of the night we'll be discussing is the New York Knicks. This year's draft was pretty deep, and every first-round draft pick had plenty of value with chances to land legitimately talented guys with the potential to contribute in a big way. So for the Knicks to trade out of both the 19th and 21st overall picks, and then to end up with Quentin Grimes at 25, feels very underwhelming considering what could have been. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm high on Grimes as a player, and had him on my hidden gems list that I put out a few days ago, but the fact that the Knicks had the ability to make so much more of their chances and just chose not to leaves a sour taste in the mouths of their fans everywhere. Labeling them as losers may be a bit harsh, but underwhelming is definitely a more accurate way to describe it. And with that being said, that's all I have for you today. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below who you think were the biggest winners and losers